Well, here I am in Breckenridge, Colorado. Very few people out. Normally, this would be the end of ski season and the place would be jammed. I'm staying in a ski lodge that's literally abandoned. There are 200 and roughly 20 units in the complex, and out of that, there are 6 people occupying those units. So you go out in the hallways in the day and you don't see anyone. Of course, the town itself is pretty much abandoned. There are a few people out today, but most people are following social distancing. Summit County is where the first COVID-19 virus attacked, and this is where I am, Summit County. So people are really nervous about what could happen and where they put their fingers. Apparently a wealthy youth went to Italy and was skiing or doing something in Italy, and then he came to Colorado and he had the virus. And so as I say, the first attacks were here. Behind me is the Blue River. It's a spectacular little river. It turns into a much bigger river further down after it goes through Lake Dillon. And so it's always fun to see. I am out with little Miss Nix, and we're going for a walk, and I'll show you Miss Nix here. When you have little Miss Nix on a leash, it's more like she's walking you. So a lot of people have been asking me, why did I go back to the high country? And the answer is not easy and a little complicated. First of all, my living situation with my good friends in Denver wasn't working out. And my friend said, well, I want him here. I want him to visit us. And in the meantime, my place in the mountains went vacant. This is a ski area. Everybody comes here for skiing, or we have a very active summer season. And people will come and rent long term for the whole summer. And unfortunately, the whole area, the whole Summit County has been closed down. So I don't have any tenants, meaning I don't have any income. And so this was a logical place to come. It's a great place for me, except that I have to be on oxygen pretty much 24/7. I can take a few minutes, so I'm taking probably 30 minutes. My blood oxygen level will plummet down to about 87 to 82 depending, and then I gotta race back to the machine and connect up to the machine. Also, I have to use a sleep apnea machine, and I haven't figured out quite how to use that while I'm doing my van stuff. So that's a challenge, and of course money's tight. You have to buy solar panels and batteries, or you have to buy, I was looking at the Jackery product, I was looking at the Bluetti products, and they just all seem like a lot of money. My van is an older van, so it's hard to really put a lot of money into it, including solar panels. And I know in theory you can just remove the solar panels if the van becomes unusable, but the problem is that what happens if you're way out, and the van breaks down, and you've got to just take your most valuable things, my computer and my cat, and leave everything. At which point I didn't want to leave $2,500 in solar panels. And I was looking at a premium package from Renogy. It was about $890, and then you had to buy the batteries, which were another $1,000, so that's $1,800, and then you have to install the darn thing, and that could be another large extended amount of money. So I really wasn't convinced about the solar panel deal, and you have to be somewhere where you can get solar. Colorado in the winter, there's no solar. Right now it's a spectacular day, but it's supposed to rain all this week. There wouldn't be any solar. And then I had the same problem with the Jackeries. They look like they would be just fine, and then you could charge them on the car battery, but the reviews, Will Proust puts out a great review, and it turns out that the car battery isn't strong enough to fully charge the Jackery. I'd have to buy a pretty big Jackery to run a c-pap machine, And so I was just running into, this is not a solution, this is not a solution, this is not a solution. Ultimately, solar panels or a solar generator probably will solve my problem. And so I'm just taking a little time off. I'm sheltering in place. We're not supposed to be traveling. The governor does say we can recreate as long as we're 6 to 10 feet away from people, but we're not supposed to be traveling anyway. So I'm just taking some time off and using my property because it's vacant. Why not? I might as well enjoy it while no one else is. Come on, Nixie. You silly. Meow. Meow. I'm here by myself and enjoying the solitude, and it's really giving me some time to reflect on where I want to go next in my life. And I don't know if any of you have the same feeling that I do, but every day is a new opportunity, and I really have to decide what to do day by day. Come on, Nixie. Come on. Are you going to be stubborn? Meow. Meow. Come on, sweetie. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Meow. 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 Well, I hope all of you are staying safe. I'm thinking of all of you. Many of you have emailed me and sent me messages, and I really appreciate that. It just means so much to me. I'm a guy who is depending on my YouTube audience in part to help keep me going. And so thank you, thank you, thank you. Please protect yourself against this ugly pestilence that has infected our country. We'll get through it together, and we'll come out better on the other side. Well, this is Tim Paynter for The Van Life, wishing you all the very best. If this is your first time here, well, please subscribe and leave your comments. I read every single one. And of course, if you like the page, well, be sure to push like. Okay, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.